Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Cookie Clicker with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to be talking about what to do for the 4th Ascendency. So as you can see, we're sitting nice and pretty with lots of buildings. It's the Christmas season on our season switcher up here. I didn't even have time to go through all of these yet on this Ascendency because we earned these cookies so fast. So if we take a look at our stats page, it took us roughly an hour, 7 minutes, so just over an hour to generate 32 decillion cookies, which is pretty crazy, right? Okay. And as far as Ascendancy levels, we almost have 30 million that we've generated this time, or on this run, so that's pretty awesome. So if you're new to this series, be sure to check out the last episode. I will be linking a link, dropping a card to the series playlist somewhere in the next minute or so in the video. That way you can find it easily so you can catch up, because we're going to jump into the Ascendancy since we can't really afford any more buildings to get achievements. But just on our stats, we're at 54% or 282 achievements reached. We have roughly 60% of the upgrades, or 371 of them. So not too bad, not too bad. We did get to Crumbler the Cookie Dragon, but the white version. We still have one more upgrade on that before we get the double bonus, so that'll be pretty good. We should be able to get that in the next Ascension. But enough talking, enough stalling. One last stall, JK. If you're new to the channel, be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button right now. That way you get, and the bell icon, that way you get notified when I upload new videos to YouTube, so you can be updated on our progress with Cookie Clicker. I do also upload other content that's gaming related, tutorials, music stuff, a bunch of different content that you should find entertaining nonetheless. So if you're looking for an active channel, you found it, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when I upload. Alright, enough promotion. Let's go ahead and ascend. We'll click this reindeer, we'll click this cookie. I don't even care about this. We're just gonna dive in. I mean, do we want, you know what, we'll farm with the macro up to 30 million, okay? We might be able to get that with this golden cookie. If we don't with this golden cookie, then fine. But anyway, this gives you guys time to go click that subscribe button before we get into the nitty gritty. And we might be able to get another upgrade or something in the meantime, or what have you. Most of our buildings are over a decillion a piece now, to buy the 10 stacks, that is. So yeah, we probably won't be able to afford anything that's worth buying that would get us an achievement, because the upgrades don't really matter at this point since we're going to ascend. But that's all good, all good. I'm really enjoying Cookie Clicker once you get past the 3rd Ascension. So this is our 4th run. We're going into the 4th Ascension, so like the 3rd to 4th Ascension is really quick. We got this 30 million in just over an hour, like you saw on the stats page, and that's primarily because we got 2 of the ×7 cookie production bonuses and mixed with a 777 clicking frenzy bonus golden cookie. So we got both of those bonuses active at the same time twice in this run, relatively quickly. So we got fairly lucky on that, I think, and that's why we were able to, you know, generate the 30 million heavenly chips, or legacy levels, or prestige points, or whatever you want to call them. They're all the same thing. So pretty good, pretty good. We only have, well, we should be able to hit the 30 million. We'll probably just call it at the 30 million and go into the Ascendancy tab. We should be able to get quite a bit of stuff with that 30 million. I'm going to try not to spend it all on just one upgrade or whatever. Like, we should be able to spread this 30 million out across like several different really strong, powerful upgrades and everything like that. So I'm going to do that as best I can. So, okay, let's go ahead and just dive into the legacy. Yes, I'm sure I want to ascend. We're going to dive into the 4th Ascendancy. So if you're looking for the guide, here is the guide start with all the perky perks. So yay, we got it. So 3 million gets us upgrade slot 3. What I'm going to do for this is we're going to put our 2 most expensive kitten upgrades in here. So I've got one of them socketed already, but I want kitten consultants in this one. This is kitten experts, which is the octillion upgrade. I just want to check and see if there's another one that's more expensive than this. No, so this is the second most expensive. Okay, so that's right. And then I think this is still the best one. It is nonillion. So I got 500 cursors, but I didn't get the decillion fingers upgrade. So that was kind of interesting. We must get it at 550 or 600 or something. But let's go ahead and get divine bakeries for just under 400,000. Cookie upgrades are 5 times cheaper. We'll come back down to that and look in a minute. minute. We can't afford that. That's in the billion category. We can get 5-finger discount, so we'll buy that. We'll get Synergies Volume 2. Cool. We can't do those. Those are in the billions range. These are each just over 800,000. So we'll get Lucifer and God. So that gives us 75% of our regular cookies per second for 5 days, 8 hours. That's how much production we have now, which is pretty awesome. To get Chimera, synergy upgrades are 2% cheaper. You gain another 5% of your regular cookie per second when the game is closed, and you get 2 more days of optimal production. We need 40 million for that, so that's a little bit out of our price range, unfortunately. We can't get Aura Gloves. I don't care about about that one, really. We could do some of these Wrinkler upgrades. Those are actually fairly cheap, so we'll go ahead and get those. 7 million cookie production, multiplier 10% permanently. Oh, okay. Sure, we'll buy that. 7 million, so that one was a little bit more. I can't quite afford that. So let's scroll down this way. We can get Inspired Checklist, which will be nice when we start the Ascendancy. We can buy all the upgrades with one thing. Unlocks extra price information. Each displayed cost now specifies how long it'll take you to afford it and how much of your bank it represents. Oh, that's kind of cool. We might buy that if we have a couple million left over. After buying, you know, like real upgrades, you know what I'm saying? So, Distilled Essence of Redoubled Luck. Golden Cookies have 1% chance being doubled. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. So it looks like we're kind of in... We'll buy this one real quick because we can afford it. We can't afford that. We can get this because why not? We'll get the calculator because why not? What else? I guess we can get label printer because why not? We can afford it, and there's nothing else we can really spend anything on. So it looks like kind of our next segue should be maybe around like 500 million to a billion. Heavenly chips is when we should ascend, because the 4th slot is 400 million. These are, well, those are billions, but that's 400 million. This is 40 million. 100, that's 540, 640, plus 500. So like if we ascend at like 1 to 2 billion prestige level in the next one, that should be pretty good. But there you have it. That is the prestige tree filled out thus far. So we picked up quite a bit this time. We got Golden Cookie Alert Sound. We got Divine Bakeries, Distilled Essence of Double Luck, Cosmic Milk, Permanent Upgrade Slot 3 that has Kitten Consultants. The 2nd slot has Kitten Experts. 1st slot has Non-Alien Thinkers. We bought Inspired Checklist, Genius Accounting. Then we went up and bought Synergies Volume 2, God and Lucifer. We bought Wrinkly Cookies, Sacrilegious Corruption, Elder Spice. We bought Label Printer, and that's it. But we're also banking an additional 2 million Heavenly Chips at this point, so that's good. We'll be able to use those going forward, of course, but we need to generate a couple billion in the next run. So let's go ahead and reincarnate. We'll get that out of the way and get started. So we got another achievement, so cool. Already making cookies. We'll buy some stuff, and let's go ahead and buy some expensive buildings because we can, right? I'm kind of doing this backwards than I did the last time, and that just means that I'm buying the buildings that produce the most cookies first, as opposed to buying the ones that produce the least first. And granted, that's not 100% accurate because cursors and grandmas kind of scale differently than other buildings, and we've got the Synergies Volume 1 and 2, which does impact how, like, you want to have more even building counts with those unlocked, because it, like, having the right number of building, or like having large building counts may scale the production of another type of building, type of a thing, is basically what it boils down to. Just get this up to 180. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the 100 tab. We don't have the dragon yet. Let's buy the dragon. Let's get the dragon done. Sacrifice all the hundreds that we built. Cool. Oh, I can buy all upgrades. Lol. Buy all. Cool. Well, there we go. I could have actually read the synergy stuff because that actually is kind of useful to know. But buy all. Alright, cool. So we're already at 74 sextillion, not bad. We can buy 10 of everything immediately, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and buy all upgrades again. Buy them all again. And then let's swap over to the 100 stack mode. Or well... I'm going to try to buy 100 of each of these buildings to sacrifice to the dragon, right? And then we'll rebuy them, obviously. Like, that's kind of the plan anyway. Assuming we can afford this. We might be a little shy on the... Yeah, we're a little shy on the Idleverse, but we can get everything else, so we'll go ahead and do that. So, cool. Swap to the 100s. Cool. Buy all the upgrades. Wow. Like, this is insane. We're already at 5 octillion, which is about where we were before. Just bear that in mind. There. Buy all those. Let's see. I need 70. Okay, I can run the macro for a second and get that. That'll unlock a bunch of clicking upgrades because you actually have to click the cookie in each ascension in order to get those available for purchase. But now we will go ahead and sacrifice the Idleverses, buy all of those, and we'll buy 50 of these. Sacrifice 50 of everything. Then we'll go back down. Buy up some 100s. Like that. Buy all the upgrades again. And I'm just going to churn this so we can get the 100 Idleverses. We'll get 100 more time machines. Sure, cool. Why not? Buy all the upgrades again. And yeah. Basically, this is what the game's going to look like for a little bit. Once we get 200 of every building, we can sacrifice to the dragon again. I guess what might be smart is I could set my dragon aura and kind of show you guys. So the one that I did last time is I did this one right here, reality bending, 1/10 of every other dragon aura combined. I thought that was pretty good because it feels balanced. The one thing that might be better for me is actually doing Elder Battalion because I have so many buildings now, because this basically scales your grandmas like your cursors get scaled. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one this time through and see how that plays for us. So we're at 41.83 octillion. Buy all the upgrades there. Buy the extra 100 cursors. Probably get 400 grandmas. We'll just click up all these buildings real quick and then we'll wrap up the episode. But guys, if you enjoyed the episode today and you've been enjoying the series, be sure to let me know in the comment section and by liking the video. It really does help motivate me to make more content and everything like that. And if you do have questions, you know, or concerns, comments, whatever, let me know down below and I will for sure read it. I read all the comments that I get, and I'll do my best to respond to you as well as I can, you know. So just bear that in mind. Like, it is an active channel. You're not just watching something that's dead, more or less. So bear that in mind. You know, we're here to have a good time, and I think I can do that best if you guys tell me what makes you happy. Anyway, take this time again, if you still have not subscribed to my channel, to go down and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you get notified when new videos are released, so you can stay up to date on all my content. Anyway, guys, we're gonna buy all the upgrades here. We're gonna click that, and we'll buy the one Idleverse down here, I guess. Buy that as well. Sure. Getting this synergy would be pretty good, but okay. Anyway, guys, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until this legacy level is up in the 1 to 2 billion range, and then we will ascend again, and then we'll make the next episode then. Unless you guys would prefer to have me make videos kind of showing what buildings I'm buying, when and where, that type of thing, then let me know down below and I'll definitely make some of those videos as well. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like the video, and until next time, This has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya!